Welcome to the Health Trip Podcast. My name is Jill Foose. I'm a functional medicine and integrative nutrition health coach. I created this podcast to bring you along as we travel down intriguing, science packed roads, debunking old medical paradigms and perusing new innovative therapies and modalities with the finest functional medicine doctors, practitioners, and like minded biohackers while living our best life. Enjoy the show. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Health Trip Podcast. Today, I'm diving into a topic that is near and dear to my heart. Why now is the right time to start your health journey if you are a woman in midlife, navigating menopause, or beyond. So many women put this off. We wait for the perfect moment, or we tell ourselves we're too busy, or that we'll start once life slows down. I'll start once the kids get back to school. I just have to get through the holidays. We just planned a trip. Do those sound familiar? But the truth is, this stage of life is one of the most powerful moments to focus on your health. And I want to show you how working with a health coach can help you discover your unique health equation. This is what I refer to when I talk about the right combination of sleep, nutrition, stress management, and movement to feel your best, extend your health span, and reclaim your energy and build resiliency. So let's start with the why. Why now? Why does this stage offer so much for women in terms of starting this new health journey? So, menopause is not just about hot flashes or weight gain. It's a biological turning point where your hormones, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, and the rest of the endocrine system, right? So, our thyroid, our cortisol levels, they shift dramatically. These changes affect everything from heart and brain health to metabolism, to bone density, to sleep, to mood, to libido, to how your body stores fat. For many women, this is when metabolic health starts to slip. You might notice more belly fat, less energy, or brain fog. You might be sleeping worse than ever before. And maybe your workouts don't seem to quote unquote work anymore. And while it can feel frustrating, here's the opportunity. Your body is giving you feedback. It's asking you to pause and recalibrate. If you address these changes now, you can set yourself up for decades of stronger bones, better cardiovascular health, sharper cognition, and more vitality. The alternative is waiting until all these issues just consistently stack up and it becomes so overwhelming. Things like high blood pressure, prediabetes, osteoporosis, or depression. And by then, you're playing catch up if you even think about joining the game. So, this is why now in midlife, it's the perfect time to create a plan that works just for you. So, what does that plan look like? I call it again your unique health equation, and every one of us has it. It's not what's best for our best friend, it's not what was best for our mom, it's what's best for us. So, because the truth is, there's no one size fits all solution. So, if anyone's ever trying to sell you a one size fits all solution, that's a red flag and run. What works for your friend or for your sister might not work for you, probably won't work for you. So, there are 5 essential pillars in how I work with my clients. And the first is on sleep, right? Sleep is the foundation of health. Without quality rest, hormones can't rebalance, your metabolism struggles, leading to more weight gain or the inability to lose fat and also gain muscle mass. So that's called your body composition. And your brain doesn't clear toxins effectively, opening that door to Alzheimer's disease or dementia, which is diagnosed more in women than in men in midlife. And many women in midlife struggle with that waking of the 2 or the 3 a.m. And a health coach can help you build better sleep hygiene and experiment with strategies like meal timing or light exposure or stress management techniques that restore deeper sleep. The second pillar is nutrition. And this is where diets often fail. In midlife, it's less about restriction and more about nourishing your body, getting enough protein to preserve muscle mass and to help with the satiety signals and to protect your bone mineral density. Choosing carbs that support stable blood sugar throughout the day so you don't have those highs and those lows, and using food as a tool for energy, not punishment. A health coach can guide you through this process and help you discover what your body actually responds to. And stress management, the third pillar. Chronic stress drives up cortisol, which increases that belly fat, impacts our sleep, and accelerates aging. In midlife, stress often comes from caring for kids, aging parents, finances, careers, and even divorce. It can also come from weight gain, losing your sex drive, experiencing hair loss or thinning, which I've been on a 30-year journey for that. And I can tell you it can be very stressful until, of course, you find out your unique hair growth equation and your unique health equation. Seeing changes in your skin change, basically, just not feeling like yourself anymore. A health coach can teach you practical tools, breathing techniques, micro breaks during the day, reframing thought patterns is a big one, and building routines that restore instead of deplete and that can last long term. The fourth pillar is movement. Exercise in midlife must change. Endless cardio does not serve our hormones or our bones. The focus needs to shift towards both cardio in the form of HIIT, sit, and even zone 2 training to improve your VO2 max. That's a strong biomarker of health and longevity. And you have to add in strength training, mobility, and recovery, however that looks for you. And we're all starting at a different baseline. Combine that with joyful movement, things like hiking and biking, taking walks with your dog. All of this has to be sustainable. Yes, it's so hard to make changes, and you may not find joy in some of them right away, but once you see results, you will continue to show up for yourself. And the fifth pillar is building a healthcare team for yourself. And think about it as a board of directors for your health. This is one of the services that I offer and is helping my clients rebuild their team from seeing a menopause care expert physician to a preventive cardiologist, which is so important for midlife women, to finding the right fitness professional, seeing a hair loss physician who actually understands hormones, hair thinning, and midlife or menopause. This is about rebuilding your board of directors, and it differs for everyone. Think about who might be sitting around that table for you. And when you put these five pillars together, you create your own formula, and that's your health equation. Now, let's talk about why women often struggle to start. And I see the same barriers over and over again. Time. You're juggling work, family, and maybe caregiving for parents, and it feels selfish to carve out time for yourself. This is a common barrier to entry for women. Overwhelm. There's too much conflicting advice. Should I should I go keto, plant-based, HIIT, yoga, supplements? It's honestly paralyzing for so many women. And fear of failure. You've tried diets or exercise programs before that didn't stick. So what makes you think that this one is going to be the one? So having fear of a false start again could be another barrier to entry. Shame or stigma. A lot of women still feel um, uncomfortable talking about menopause symptoms or body changes, so they suffer silently. And we don't have to do that anymore. There's amazing communities out there. There's amazing menopause events. Physicians who are wonderful listeners who are going to be your partner in this journey, health coaches who are going to help you close this gap between goals that you have and your real life and walk beside you with empathy and compassion. Some believe it's just too late. Some women think, oh, I've already been through menopause. That was a long time ago. This is just how it is for me. I'm past my prime. Or this is just part of aging and I'm just going to go through it naturally and whatever happens, happens. This is absolutely not true. And this is where a health coach makes the difference because it's not about following a generic plan. It's about someone walking beside you, keeping you accountable, and tailoring the approach to your lifestyle, your values, your vision. A health coach is not here to lecture or hand you a meal plan or disappear. We act as partners. We listen. We help you break down goals into simple, achievable steps, one at a time. So if you're struggling with sleep, we track patterns and test small adjustments. If your nutrition feels overwhelming or you're just not sure what to do, you hate cooking, it's not happening for you, we help you build tools and strategies around foods you enjoy and can sustain both in the home and out of the home. If stress is ruining your life, we create tiny habits that add up to big shifts. And if movement feels intimidating, we design a program that makes you feel stronger instead of depleted alongside your vision and your goals. And most importantly, we hold you accountable with compassion because knowing what to do isn't enough. Having someone help you do it consistently is what creates real challenge. My clients have access to me 24/7 in between our sessions if they need a check in. So, if you've been waiting for the perfect time to start, this is it. Midlife and menopause are not the end of vitality. They're not the end of your sex life. They're not the end of glowing skin and gorgeous hair. They're not the end of building muscle mass and having amazing heart health and brain health. They're the beginning of a powerful new chapter. Your body is ready for you to take the reins. With the right support, you can design your unique health equation, one that can be maintained long term in your home and be flexible enough to go on vacations or on a work trip or to a wedding. It has to work wherever you are. So don't let barriers hold you back anymore. Don't let confusion or overwhelm keep you stuck. You deserve to feel good in this stage of life and beyond, and you can feel amazing. So thank you for joining me today. If this resonated with you, please share it with a friend. And if you are curious about how coaching can help you personally, reach out. Let's build your equation together. I offer complimentary 30-minute virtual consultations for everyone. Let's make sure we're the right partners for each other. And you can find the link to the schedule in the show notes. So be sure to check out my other podcast episodes featuring top menopause care experts and physicians. Thanks for tuning in today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Lifestyle changes can be hard and overwhelming to make. By building your support team of functional medicine doctors, therapists, and health coaches, you can reach your optimal health goals. Be sure to check out my other podcasts. Until we meet again, stay healthy.